nang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisihil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong magaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lindsay Homilda, your program host for today's virtual event. On behalf of FEATIU University, welcome to the university's 75th founding anniversary celebration. Life has not been very easy for us during this time of the pandemic. At various levels of our lives, we have embraced challenges at varying degrees. Nevertheless, there is still a smile on our faces and joy in our hearts because there are multiple reasons to be grateful. Like today, we celebrate in Thanksgiving as we remember the birth of FEATIU University 75 years ago. 75 years! Yes, what a feat! We are celebrating 7 decades and a half of FEATIU University tradition of excellence, the unique brand of education that this prestigious university has provided thousands of students who have become successful and respected members of our society. May it inspire us all to continue to thrive in this difficult time and to become hopeful for a safer and more meaningful future. And so, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us kick off this celebration with no other than our University President, Dr. Adolfo Jesus Argopes, for the opening remarks and foundation message.
It is with pride that I greet the students and their parents, the faculty and staff, my fellow administrators, and the FEATIU alumni all over the world on the occasion of the Diamond Jubilee of FEATIU University, its 75th foundation anniversary. Let us take a look back at June 6, 1946, the day on which FEATIU Institute of Technology was incorporated and soon after opened its doors to students in aviation, aeronautics, and engineering. There would be 400 students that year, eager to recover the years lost due to the global war that had ended the year before. It is to be recalled that our founders, Don Salvador and Doña Victoria, envisioned FEATIU as a means of providing skilled Filipino technicians and engineers to FEATIU, the airline which they had revived and rebuilt the year before. Their bigger mission, however, was that FEATIU would be a vehicle to educate Filipinos who would run a Philippines capable of participating in its own right in the world economy. Growth was exponential in the 40s and 50s, and FEATIU Institute of Technology was recognized as a university by the Department of Education on August 10, 1959. Soon after, the young university started its marine transportation programs, initially associate degrees in nautical science. Years later, many of the captains, first officers, and engineers from these programs would earn their Bachelor of Science degrees to cap their careers. Today, our Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation and Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering programs are rated number 1 in NCR by CHED and Marina. Problems beset the country in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, many of these affecting the education sector. Even as enrollment grew to an all-time high of 45,000, with an average of 3,000 graduates per year in these 3 decades. By conservative estimate, there are more than 150,000 FEATI alumni in engineering, marine transportation, business, fine arts, education, and technology. Engineers and technicians in the Middle East, aeronautical engineers and aircraft maintenance technologists in the US, Middle East, and Singapore, and professionals of various disciplines in the US and Canada. In fact, there are over 2,000 FEATI alumni in Thailand who came and studied in FEATI University, and a similar number in Indonesia. To move forward after the various negative effects of political, civil, and local disturbances, FEATI University in the early years of this century decided to focus on its core competencies of engineering, aeronautics, and marine transportation without sacrificing its gains in business and fine arts. These programs were enhanced and soon Level 2 accreditation was obtained. SolidWorks, CAD, and MSc simulation softwares were incorporated into the engineering program. Training for professionals was also provided for these softwares. Engineering was reoriented to railway engineering, and it is anticipated that due to rapid developments in this field, thousands of railway engineering professionals will be needed not only in the Philippines and the Asian region, but also worldwide. Marine transportation was reinforced with simulation training, and outcomes-based education was implemented for all the programs. To soar into the future, we are now applying with CHED to upgrade to aerospace engineering, robotics, mechatronics, artificial intelligence, and the multimedia arts, while striving to maintain the great FEATI experience for our students, even in the midst of this worldwide pandemic. By looking back and building on our own noble heritage, let us continue to move forward, and together, let us soar into the future. Look up, young man, look up.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gopez. That was really an inspiring message. Very timely, I would say, during these unprecedented times. We are assured that FEATI University is committed to continuously provide students the best environment for them, not only to excel in academics, but also become responsible and productive citizens of our country. Reflecting on the long history of this university, we can't help but feel extremely proud to be here marking its diamond anniversary. Today is the most opportune time to look back and appreciate all the university's significant milestones, triumphs, feats, and firsts that we all can draw inspiration from. Let's all watch and enjoy this ABP. The legacy and heritage that the founders, stakeholders, teaching and non-teaching staff, alumni, and students of FEATI University have been building for 7.5 decades is one of the sources of inspiration and pride of every FEATian. While bystanders may view FEATI University as the school built along the riverbank of Pasig, FEATians see it as their second home, a place where they overcome their weaknesses, where their potentials are tapped, their skills being honed, where they become mature Christians and individuals who are equipped to face life's challenges and to contribute in making a society much better than when they found it. So join me as we travel back in time, relive the days when our alma mater, together with students and mentors, was taking its baby steps, or at times was doing some leapfrogging along the way to achieve its dreams and aspirations. Most of us would know that FEATI stands for Far Eastern Air Transport Incorporated, a term coined by one of our founders, Victoria Lopez Araneta, when she renamed INAIC, or the Iloilo Negros Air Express Company, the first Filipino-owned and first Asian-owned airline in the region to FEATI Airlines. In those days, FEATI Airlines in a way linked Filipinos from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao by providing a faster means of reaching the islands of Bacolod, Cebu, Iloilo, Davao, and back to Manila. FEATI Airlines also made the Filipinos discover Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Bangkok. I can only imagine the thrill of being one of the passengers exploring Asia and the Philippines during that era. Not long after its numerous successful takeoffs and landings, World War II broke out. The fleet of FEATI Airlines was not spared by the havoc of the war. But our founders, Salvador and Victoria Araneta, never gave up. They did not only re-establish the airline, but also built a training institution for pilots and aircraft mechanics when the war was finally over. What started as a small technical school has become a university that has trained and produced countless professionals in most industry sectors. These professionals help in producing some of the nation's, if not the world's first inventions, through the mentorship and guidance of their skillful and very competent FEATI instructors. For those who have not heard or read about these FEATI inventions, now is your chance to learn about them and become prouder than ever of being a member of the FEATI family. Due to its strong affinity to research, the first Philippine-made glider soared in the sky in 1949. A year after the launch of the glider, Miss FEATI Tech, the first aircraft made from locally sourced materials, was successfully flown. Because of its pioneering effort in the degree programs in aeronautics, FEATI University, which was then FEATI Tech, received commendation from the Philippine educational system. Who can beat that? But guys, we are just starting with FEATI's many achievements. The year 1953 recorded many firsts in the brag book of our alma mater. In that year, a jet trainer which can accommodate 2 persons was designed for the Philippine Armed Forces. In the same year, FEATI built the first hydroelectric laboratory in the country with a low-head, state-of-the-art LIFEL, hydraulic turbine. This turbine is of the types as the ones installed at Caliraya Hydroelectric Plant in Caliraya, Laguna. None among us, millennials, or the I generation, or even Generation X, had the chance to hear the broadcast of FEATI's radio station, DZFU. It was in August 1953 when FEATI was granted a franchise and license by the Radio Control Board to operate a radio and television station for educational purposes. FEATI was the first school to launch the first wireless television broadcast in the country. Amazing, isn't it? Having a TV and radio station right at the heart of the campus. That same year, an automatic pilot testing device was invented by one of the alumni, Ricardo Santiago, for the Philippine Air Force. Not long after the launch of the first Philippine glider and Miss FEATI Tech, another first among FEATI's inventions made its dramatic flight in the Manila International Airport. This aircraft, which was created by FEATI's Vice President and Aeronautics Department Head, Dr. Gregorio Zara, was the first of its kind to be powered by biofuel or alcohol. Even before the advent of Skype, FaceTime, Zoom, Google Meet, or what have you, FEATI was already in the forefront of video conferencing. Thanks again to the inventive and creative mind of Dr. Zara, who showcased the beauty of long-distance communication between or among people who were miles apart but were able to see while conversing to one another with the TV telephone. This FEATI first, which was the forerunner of the video phone we have today, surely made President Ramon Magsaysay and our countrymen in awe when they witnessed how it worked. FEATI, with Dr. Zara, showcased the first thermosolar heating machine and solar water heater a couple of years after the TV telephone was created. The solar water heater can easily make water reach 82 degrees Celsius in just a matter of minutes. 1959 was the year when things were literally shooting up in the air due to FEATI's inventions or innovations. From the first experimental rocket in the Philippines to the first flying saucer. Then, to water from the Pasig River being propelled to a height of 15.54 meters or 51 feet at a speed of 4.48 kilometers per hour, done by the first aerodynamic windmill in the country. These were sights and sightings to behold. Making its debut also in 1959 was the Polariscope in the laboratory of the Aeronautics Department and the solar battery by Dr. Zara that powered the fan and transistor radio. Because of the Polariscope, which was the first photoelastic stress analysis equipment in the country, aeronautical engineers and aircraft mechanics were able to detect and visualize critical stress and internal stress points. It also helped in measuring the magnitudes and directions of principal stresses of aircraft materials. Are you mesmerized or have you become speechless by the numerous FEATIU inventions? Our list does not end there. Perhaps you know what this is. This is ASIMO, our advanced step in innovative mobility, the most sophisticated humanoid in existence today by Honda. Half a century ago, FEATIU had its own ASIMO. Please meet General Marek. It may not be as advanced as ASIMO, but General Marek's, which was introduced in FEATIU's Science Fair in 1961, made TV appearances where it obeyed simple commands and talked to the amazement of spectators. Making things in an automated and more efficient fashion is among FEATIU's thrusts. Adding to the list of its firsts and feats is the automatic machine that shaped wood propellers in a matter of minutes and the hovercraft which can travel on water, land, and air. Fellow FEATInians, every time you recall or see FEATIU University and its logo, remember to thank and give adulation to the pioneering spirit of those people ahead of us. Remember to honor them by always doing your best at all times, by creating your mark in the world someday, and sharing what you have so that others may improve their lot like you. Hey! Did you think that FEATIU University's legacy of being in the forefront of innovation or inventing gadgets has stopped? You're definitely wrong, my fellow FEATInians. While you are busy with all sorts of things, from academics to your personal life, your alma mater is continuously working behind the scenes to enrich your degree programs which do not only surpass your expectations, but are also aligned with the demands of industries. You may ask, what are these enrichments, so to speak, and why must they be done? Basic CAD, SolidWorks, and finite element analysis through FEATIU's MSc Software Center of Excellence, which is the first in the country, are among the application software that complement and support the efforts in doing computer-generated designs and revitalizing the various academic programs. These tools are now integrated into all engineering courses of the university. These application software make our graduate engineers capable of simulation and visualization of designs minus the exorbitant cost of redesigning, testing, and producing prototypes. When prototypes are created after thorough and careful planning using simulation software, we can confidently say that the final products will surely be foolproof for as long as material specifications and conditions are followed. The software tools also enhance courses in robotics and mechatronics that are intertwined with other engineering programs. These enable our graduate engineers to innovate in industries such as welding, assembly, packaging, inspection, and testing, and in businesses requiring advanced technologies and intelligent systems cutting the inefficiencies, irrelevance, and costs of intermediaries. FEATIU continues to do research in space technology with the Philippine Space Agency and in aircraft structures made with local materials in collaboration with the Philippine Air Force. Not too long ago, the approved DOST-funded project of an unmanned aerial vehicle, which was designed and developed by FEATIU students and faculty members, was in its stage of using abaca fibers as its main material. Aircraft maintenance technology is moving forward into avionics, while our aeronautical engineering program is striding into aerospace engineering. In the not-so-distant future, trained and skilled manpower with a focus on railways will be marching out of the halls of FEATIU. They will be the first among the proud graduates who have a double degree in engineering with railway specialization to serve the vital needs of a growing local and global economy. The strong collaborative ties with Tokyo Metro in Japan, MTR Academy in Hong Kong, LRTA in Manila, Japan International Cooperation Agency, and the Philippine Railway Institute of the DOTR made all the efforts in creating a huge difference. In civil, mechanical, electronics, and electrical engineering degree programs, possible compared to what is offered in other higher educational institutions. The recent affiliation of FEATIU with the semiconductor and electronics industries in the Philippines Incorporated will also enhance the industry experience of Philippines to be in the forefront of information and communication technology. To those who are still wondering why FEATIU is doing all these enrichments, enhancements, and alignment to the demands and standards of industry, one big reason is to equip Fiatinians for Industry 4.0 so they innovate to grow professionally and remain relevant in their careers and fields of expertise to meet the needs of an increasingly demanding clientele who value speed, personalized production and servicing, cost efficiencies, and value-added innovative services in this customer-oriented or customer-centered world with the aid of smart systems that employ even more automation through the industrial Internet of Things that bridges the physical and the digital worlds. So yes, Industry 4.0 is imminent and inevitable. As Philippines, we must all adopt to stay relevant, ahead of the pack, and still in demand. That was truly aspiring and a befitting tribute to the university. It is a legacy of more than 7 decades, pioneered by founders Don Salvador and Doña Victoria Araneta. This year's foundation celebration is made more meaningful as it strives to establish its resilience and education amidst the health crisis we are in. FEATIU University has consistently led the way in design excellence and technology innovation. It will stand by its commitment to lay the strongest educational foundation and equip young Filipinos in service of God and country. The next part of our program is to highlight one of the university's program initiatives, the Great FEATI Experience. We present to you young achievers from senior high school as well as college students sharing their own TGFE stories.
Hello and good day, everyone. I'm pretty sure that we all know that because of the current pandemic we are experiencing, the past year has been very rough. And unfortunately, our school year or face-to-face experience was cut short because of the pandemic. Nonetheless, it still doesn't deny the fact that we've had such an eventful experience in FEATI. For example, our Buwan ng Wika experience was unlike any other. We've had a pageant, we've had multiple competitions, and of course I had to partake in some of those competitions. It was so great and it was very fun. Let's not also forget the field trips. Our very first field trip going to the Coast Guard and going to the Mine Museum. It was so educational yet so fun. And of course, the Hot Air Balloon Festival that we all went through. Seeing all those colorful balloons, kites, and even the air exhibitions that filled up the air. And let us not forget about the top-notch education that FEATI offers. Because of this education, we were able to make so many memories, from crying over too many assignments, or maybe the research project that we've gone through. The memories were the best. So, whatever it is, maybe events, activities, class projects, or assignments, I would have to say that our experience in FEATI was certainly fun, and it was certainly the great FEATI experience that we were told to have. So, that is all.
And for about 2 years, actually, in FEATI, I have experienced a lot of things to better use my skills for the future. I learned a lot that delivers me as a full, well-rounded individual, and that includes fond memories in the making. So my friends, thank you for the fond memories, gala days, pasaway days, at saka galitan days. Those were not the memories, but it indeed developed me as a well-rounded individual. Thank you, FEATI, for those memories. And actually, thank you very much for the learnings, wisdom, and a pure discipline to be a prepared person for my future job. Thank you very much, because I have gathered it from the teacher, faculty, that indeed prepare us, not just me, but us, in the further future endeavor. Once again, look up, young man, look up.
Hi, I'm Sharika, a graduate of FEATIU Senior High School. Currently, I'm taking up BSAMT in FEATIU University. It's been 5 years, and in my experience, FEATIU became like my first home. And in FEATIU University, all the instructors, staff, and faculty members are really very helpful. And one thing I love about them is they actually push us to our limits, which eventually brought up our confidence level. I feel ready and I feel excited for my future career because I know nothing can stop me, and I thank Priyati for that.
Thank you for sharing your great FEATI experience. A FEATinian is a breed of its own, molded in the core values that this university has ingrained in every student. True FEATinians exhibit the passion for excellence and dedication to their endeavors, be it in academics, in extracurricular activities, or in their personal lives. As we look back on all its accomplishments, FEATI takes pride that through the years it has produced leaders, educators, and professionals who have excelled in their respective fields of specialization. The true testament to the success of an educational institution can be found in the number of alumni who become inspiring examples because of their outstanding achievements in their chosen profession. We have selected at random some of the hundreds of testimonials we collected from alumni as they pay tribute to their alma mater.
In my stay with FEATI as a laboratory assistant, I acquired experience already in the laboratory. That helped me in my research work as an engineer. In the Air Force, we did some prototyping job, aircraft prototyping, home aircraft, and many other projects we did in the Air Force. I would like to greet FEATI administration on the occasion of its 75th Dialogue anniversary. May you continue to serve people as an educational institution. I wish you good luck in the coming years.
FEATI is a big school, a reputable school, especially for aviation courses. Aviation is a big word, and it's still growing. So there is room for everyone. And the graduates of FEATI, as a graduate of FEATI, I'm proud that I finished my studies in FEATI. So for those who are aspiring to be in the aviation world, join FEATI. Oh, lastly, happy 75th anniversary to FEATI. We are the family, FEATI family.
Okay, my name is Renato Villacorte. I'm Bachelor's of Science and Mechanical Engineering graduate with honors in 1965. I was a part of the first batch of Filipino professionals who had been approved to immigrate in the United States. My first job in the United States was an assistant. It has something to do with determining the center of gravity of the airplanes that we were designing then. They call it jumbo jets, with Lockheed Corporation. Oh, by the way, I'm one of the first registered professional engineers in California.
My name is Lita Vicente, and I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Education major in Physics and Math. I graduated as with distinction. I work with the Los Angeles County Office of Education, and I retired there 2005 as a program manager for our financial systems. And right now, I am volunteering my services to our Holy Family Church. I am currently the president of the Filipino American Catholic congregation in the Holy Family. Happy anniversary, FEATI, and I hope there will be more people that would enroll in FEATI because it really helped me a lot. Also, even though my work was in the office, but my education as physics, my education as a major in physics helped me a lot in finding a job. Actually, I didn't have a hard time or difficult time in finding a job here.
This is Charles Castro from FEATI University, and I made all my career here because of FEATI University and our professors and for the Philippines that I worked for 30 years. I graduated and I studied and put my younger time after high school. I went to FEATI University, and for 4 to 5, 10 years that I stayed in FEATI, and FEATI molded me into what I didn't expect to be, an engineer, and later on I got my aerospace engineering as a leader, not only in the Philippines but also with the United States Air Force, and I used what I learned from the University of FEATI University in the Philippines. And here I am. I'm now serving the world because I was a student from FEATI University, and it helped me, and I thank all the professors there to put me where I am at right now. A happy diamond anniversary, FEATI University.
Hello, FEATinians, my alma mater. This is Bienvenido Claveria Costes, and I have been privileged and lucky enough to graduate from this university. After the mechanical engineering graduation, we were lucky enough to be 11 in the group, and we took the board exams, by which 9 of us made it through, and 5 of us went through the top 10. And I'd be very lucky enough to come by and visit my alma mater, and it looks so different. I was looking for the administration office and I couldn't find the administration office. I'm very, very thankful. I owe everything, my life, my future, maybe my last deep breath from FEATI University. Because if there is no FEATI University, I could have been a street sweeper. But with all the inspirations that I got from the professors here and from the Aranetas that owns this, my Mr. Zara before, boy, am I just happy and I just surprised. Everything works for the best. Hopefully, the students would work hard, persevere, have ambitions, fulfill your ambitions. Work hard to fulfill your ambitions. There's endless opportunities out there. Just go study hard, books, and whatever the professors will tell you, and then have an ambition in life. Work hard for that ambition. You'll be successful. This is to greet a happy diamond anniversary of FEATI University. Boy, 75 years is something. I didn't know when I got in, because that was when I got in FEATI, it was 1961 or 62. So I don't know how young FEATI University was then before. So thank you very much and happy 75th anniversary as a diamond.
During my time, the president of FEATI then was still Victoria Lopez de Araneta, who is the wife of Salvador Araneta. I've got a lot of memories that I would like to treasure with FEATI University, who had been my stepping stone to where I am now. I'm now on my end of career, and I should be retiring by next year. So it has been a long professional life, but I could not have gone through without FEATI. As they say always, and as we see on the building in Santa Cruz, it's look up, young man, look up. And I could still am looking up. And I would like to thank particularly the people that had educated me during that time and who I still look up and still would like to cherish the things that they have instilled into me. Again, I would like to greet FEATI University, 75 years and continuously educating young people. And again, look up, young man, for you have somebody taking good care of you.
My name is Franklin Kiachon. I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Electronics and Communications Engineering here in FEATI in 1978. We were the first ECE graduate in FEATI. My experience in FEATI was very good. I think it taught us how to be independent and to be persistent in our life. Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATI University.
I'm Dr. Florentino Tito Kenya Jr., studied BSME in FEATI University, and I remember that today is the anniversary of the university, and from the bottom of my heart, happy anniversary.
During those times, FEATI University was one of the best technical school in the Philippines, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Another 75 years of fruitful existence. Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATI University.
And for those who are planning to make good also in their career, maybe one thing I could advise to them are the following. First is to be able to identify and set a certain goal for yourself. Second is to be able to focus and work hard in achieving your goals. And last but not the least is to maintain the necessary work-life balance. Because in the end, we need to understand that we need to be able to realize the main reason we're working. And most of this is to be able to live a life and build a family that we can be proud of eventually. Happy 75th anniversary to FEATI University. Thank you.
My leadership experience at FEATI University helped me a lot to my present job and in professional and voluntary organizations where I belong. Natatandaan ko pa dati nung estudyante pa ako, nasali ako sa iba't ibang student organizations in which naging officer ako at naging president. I was president of Junior PICE and FEATI University and eventually become the Junior Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers National President.
Being a graduate of FEATI University means a lot to me because FEATI gave me an opportunity to finish my studies by doing what I love and what I'm passionate about. I was granted a full scholarship for the band scholar for 4 years. So imagine, nakatapos ka ng pag-aaral, wala kang binayaran, and you're doing what you really love, doing music. So it means everything to me that FEATI have given me that opportunity. And of course, beyond that, hindi ako nahirapan sa paghanap ng OJT, ng work. FEATI is there. Tatawagan lang nila ako, or ready ka na for Cebu Pacific, ready ka na for A+, for San Miguel, and I will just go there, do the interview, and then walang habang pila, and so on. So, thank you, FEATI, for that. Happy 75th Diamond Anniversary. Thank you for everything that you have done to the FEATInians and to the aviation community as a whole. So, I wish you more success, and see you. Thank you po.
I am Earl Vincent Manangkil, BSAMT, Batch 2011. I am currently working at Lufthansa Technic Philippines as aircraft mechanic B. Happy 75th anniversary, FEATIU University. God bless. Mabuhay.
Hi, I'm Mabel Rose Herrera. FEATIU University, nakakatulong talaga siya sa paghubog sa career ng mga estudyante nila. So, pagpatuloy nyo lang sa FEATIU University. Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University.
Hello, Philippines. I'm Alora Hubing, a graduate of Geodetic Engineering Batch 2013. I'm currently working at Epic Cruise as Geodetic Engineer, and I'm also a licensed real estate broker and real estate appraiser. Happy 75th anniversary, Philippines!
Happy Diamond Anniversary to FEATIU University.
Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University.
Happy 75 years anniversary, FEATIU.
Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University.
Happy anniversary, FEATIU University.
Happy Diamond Anniversary!
Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University.
Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University from Engineering Batch 79.
Happy Diamond Anniversary sa FEATIU University.
Happy 75th anniversary sa FEATIU University.
Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University.
Happy Diamond Anniversary, the best.
Just look up, fellow FEATInians, and be strong. Happy Diamond Anniversary to our alma mater, FEATIU University.
The One FEATIU Alumni, an initiative of FEATIU University Alumni Affairs, aims to lead and inspire alumni to stay connected to FEATIU University for life. We consider our alumni as FEATIU's greatest asset, for you are proof that the university's mission is alive and successful in the lives of many, no matter where in the world you are. We foster a culture of pride and loyalty among alumni and friends through involvement and sharing of the university's direction and aspirations. We harness the passion for alumni through network communities to expand outreach, impact, and advocacy for FEATIU by collaborating with partners and friends. We encourage alumni to become advocates for students in their career pursuits and for prospective students to attend FEATIU. Finally, we engage alumni to provide scholarships and career programs for students that in turn create a loyal bond equipping them to carry the torch of FEATIU, great experience and pride. We invite all alumni to get involved and stay connected. Your active involvement directly supports programs that foster connections among alumni, provide student scholarships, and advance the university. Start by visiting FEATIU website at www.featiu.edu.ph. Go to Alumni page, take a moment to fill up the form, and provide updated contact information. And then we encourage you to support One FEATIU Alumni Scholarship Program. Funded by donations from FEATIU alumni, industry partners, and friends, the One FEATIU Alumni Scholarship Program, OFASP, aims to attract new students of exceptional academic promise who belong to lower family income brackets to enroll at FEATIU University. With generous contributions from our alumni, we will be able to expand our target more rapidly than expected. Giving through the One FEATIU Alumni Scholarship Program is a great way to directly help students achieve their educational goals. FEATIU University is proud to administer the scholarship program to invest in the legacy of students to carry the torch of FEATIU great experience and pride, knowledge and innovation forward to future generations. We will be sending to you pertinent details including the pledging form through your email. Thank you. Looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you, our dear alumni from all over the world. We honor and celebrate the abundant harvest of your achievements. May your success stories inspire younger counterparts as they chase their own big dreams and make FEATIU proud. Last March 6 Founders Day celebration, we have awarded winners of the logo design, jingle making, and slogan writing contests that were participated in by members of the FEATIU community. We are presenting the winners today to give due recognition to their creative talents.
To be who they want to be my own destiny. Just so you know I'm not standing still. Looking back through the days I thought it was the end. But right now the hands you let me make me stand tall today. We can be the future we want to be and decide our own destiny. Just move forward, fiati forward, through the doors of possibility. Just move forward, fiati forward, Fiati University. Oh, 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 Fiati U. I'm no longer the one who waits, because now I make it real. And I'm no longer holding back and set my goals ahead of me. Learning from the past, it makes me strong again. Now we hold each other's hand to make it all happen today. We can be the future we want to be and decide our own destiny. Just move forward, fiati forward, through the doors of possibility. Just move forward, fiati forward, Fiati University. Fiati forward, Fiati University. Just move forward, fiati forward, through the doors of possibility. Just move forward, fiati forward, Fiati University. Oh, 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 Fiati U.
Congratulations to the winners and thank you to all who joined the contest. You are all amazing. FEATI founders Don Salvador and Doña Victoria's vision to contribute to the development of our country has borne fruit and continues to do so. They had a dream of rebuilding the country by establishing a school in the wake of a destructive world war. As one FEATI community, let us all join in the singing as a befitting tribute to the university and its founders.
They had a dream, a school to make, to help rebuild the Philippines. So they work hard enough to pursue the dream, thinking of the future, although it was tough. They believe in their dream, something good in what they want to do. They believe in prayers, and they knew the time is right for them. They crossed the stream. They had a dream. They had a dream that they fulfilled. They built Fiati after the war, and their destination makes it worth the while, pushing through the darkness, still another mile. They have faith in their goals, something good in what they want to do. They believe in hard work, rebuild the Philippines. They believe in hard work, something all of us must always do. They cross the stream. They had a dream. They crossed the stream and built FEATIU.
Happy 75th founding anniversary, FEATIU University from Algama, Penumbra!
Surprise, surprise! I bet you were all caught unawares. Let's give a very big round of applause to Algama Penumbra, the world-renowned Filipino group who won in various contests around the globe for their creative Shadow Act presentations. Thank you so much, Algama Penumbra, for adding joy and meaning to our 75th founding anniversary celebration. That was an amazing way of showcasing how our founders realized their goals and aspirations. Guys, how about another big hand to Algama Penumbra? Or for those joining us in Zoom, virtual clap please using the chat box. Our heartfelt thanks goes also to the lovely voice behind the song, Marlon, Justin, Vanji, Humphrey, and JM from FEATIU Digital Studio. Please give them also a resounding applause. As we are about to end this program, may we request everyone to join in the singing of the FEATIU hymn as we pay tribute once more to our founders, stakeholders, faculty members, administrative staff, alumni, students, parents, and friends for making the past 75 years of FEATIU University very fruitful and meaningful.
Look up, young man, look up and sing. Now hail, dear FEATIU, a hymn of love and joy now bring, with pride give glory due. We rest on her prominence, her blues and golds may reign. FEATInians trust with confidence, her banners will remain. Dear FEATIU University, we love you without end. Receive our hymn with dignity, our mother, mentor, friend. Dear alma mater FEATIU, our swelling voice proclaim. With pure distinction we hail you, in our hearts now remain. FEATIU University, our joy and pride.
Thank you all for gracing this momentous event. Here's to another 75 fantastic years. Again, this is Lindsay Homilda. Happy Diamond Anniversary, FEATIU University!